Yokoso Otakus, today we're covering Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, a roguelike casual adventure for the Nintendo Switch, recently showcased on the Nintendo Direct 2022 in June. This game was only $15 and I was really excited to get a copy of it. It looked really great and fantastic, and honestly, I was looking for something very casual that I could play and chill out, and this game delivered in spades. The main hub of the game is on the main airship, and it allows you to do a variety of upgrades which will help boost your character throughout your adventures, so you can start off in the dungeons more stronger and powerful as the game continues. You can review the tutorials, you can change avatars, which you can unlock throughout the game, which gives you special bonuses. You have an adventure log where you can get different bonuses unlocked for completing achievements. There's an adventurer support later on through the cat, which will allow you to get special drops from the cat randomly between the different stages. The biggest part of the game is the airship repairs, which you can use to get a variety of upgrades for the ship. Lots of things give you more potions, gives you more maximum HP, more attack boost, all sorts of different things out in this area, and the currency for this is mana, which you gain in the bigger, harder challenges in the dungeons, and as well as when you complete. You also have an alchemy station, which you can unlock later, and it will give you a free little item here, which will start your adventure off even better than before. And you can also go to the Lilliput house to upgrade your Lilliputs, which are the main ways that you attack throughout the game and your main source of upgrades. The bonuses from the Adventurer's Log is for the statues. You'll unlock more of them, and you'll also have more places where you can put them in as you level up. Finally, at the end of the airship, you can jump off and enter into the dungeon. Starting off your adventure, the first thing you'll do is run into a stone, which will get you your first Lilliput set. Generally pretty terrible at a D rank to start off the game. In each area, you'll be presented with a series of enemies which you must fight and defeat in order to unlock the next area. The little red markers on the screen denote where more enemies could be, and once you have cleared all the enemies out, you will get a nice little treasure chest with bonuses. Some areas will give you challenges, like this one wants me to defeat all the enemies in the area without getting hit a single time. It can be very difficult, as you saw right there at the very last minute, I was hit. If you complete the challenge, you will be able to get an extra bonus treasure chest, which is super helpful, so complete the challenges when you can. In certain areas, you'll get super bonuses here, like the Alchemize, which will allow you to choose one upgrade of your choice and will give you a special power, making your character more powerful. Other areas will be crystals, which also give you special upgrades, and as you play, you will get even more upgrades to them, and they do stack on the crystals, so you start off at rank 1 and you can move up. When you're done with the area and you feel like you've explored it all, you can go into one of the red rooms if you've discovered it, and they will allow you to choose doors, which lets you choose which area you want to go to next on the map. There are other certain areas you can get into, which are just little platforming puzzles, which you can try to survive or fall into the spikes like I did. And at the end of it, you usually get a pretty cool treasure chest. It does require a little bit of finesse in the controls, which I seem to lack greatly at this point. And you get a nice treasure chest with a bonus item, and they're usually worth getting, so don't skip out on these, even if you end up taking some damage. The dungeons also offer a shop area where you can spend some of that money you've been picking up. They have anything from keys to healing items to new accessories to new and more powerful Lilliputs to use, which can be very beneficial if you have the coin. We also have special rooms that allow for you to fight harder fights, and you get really big bonuses for it. I would suggest, especially if you are past the first area, to go into the easier areas and do complete these, because you do get very fantastic bonuses at the end from a very large treasure chest, as well as mana points. When you find a red door, it means it's going to take you to a boss. In the middle of the map, you have a mid-boss, and at the end of the map, you have a final boss. The final boss being drastically more harder of a challenge than the mid-bosses, which are generally pretty simple. The other thing that your character has the ability to do is use a burst skill, which makes your character look super awesome and do massive amounts of damage for 3 hits. Once you've defeated a boss or a mid-boss, you get a giant drop of money as well as a chest containing very big power-up items and the very needed mana. As all roguelikes do, you will die a lot. Death is not the end though for you, as all roguelike games, and you will go through and look at all of your items. The more rarer, the better the mana you get, and you can convert them into mana, which can be used for upgrades to be stronger each time. When you challenge the dungeons next time, you will be that much stronger and be able to complete the challenges much easier. I think overall this game is a really great game to play. It offers a lot of interesting mechanics that you can spend a ton of time on. It's not a hard game. There is 3 difficulty levels, easy, medium, and hard. However, none of them are really all that challenging. It's just a fun game to play. You can kind of turn your brain off, and it gives you a lot to do and a lot to kind of just explore and dig through. And honestly, sometimes I need a little break myself, and these are very helpful. If you like this content, remember to hit the thumbs up and feel free to join Senpai Squad by hitting the subscribe button. If you want to see more anime news, reviews, and gaming coverage, come on back. We'd love to see ya.